Hi, this week I wanted to provide an announcement to kind of get us back onto the track as to what we're doing. We have a few things that are a little different this week, so I want to make sure everybody is aware of them. So first of all, our projects are coming due. If you don't have your project approved, you better see me pretty quickly to make sure that your project is going to meet the requirements of what it has to be. Secondly, there are several components to the project. I refer you to the rubric, but I'm looking for a voice with a presentation that's going to have a voice and a screen flow, similar to what I'm doing here, that you can walk people through whatever you created or tried to create for students to be able to see. And I want it just to be a link of sorts. So you create a YouTube and then I have a link. So if you have any trouble with that, let me know, because there are tools out there that you can do this project for free, or you can use the lab. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I want to go through what we're doing this week. This is a pretty exciting week. I really like what we're doing. So first of all, as you know, we go to our modules. Every week we should go to modules. And we are already, if you can believe it, at week 11. So if you go to you should always be going, first of all, to our overview that tells us what it is that you should be doing. So that's kind of our overview. And then the next thing is that, unfortunately, we have to go back to this, is that we have our presentation. And this week we have a couple of different things about Steve Jobs. So we have a movie, which I think you're really going to enjoy. And I'm not going to play the movie, but it's a really great movie. And you're going to need to know this content for your discussion board. So there's a movie, and you know how to click on the movie is you would click here. It would take you then to another slide, and here you would then play the movie, and it's 25 minutes and 4 seconds.
We are delivering today.
All right, so we're not going to listen to this movie, but it's there. Just know that. All right, the other things that we have this week are, there's an article about Steve Jobs that you'll also watch. There's something about, can you build a better brain? So there's going to be a question and the quiz about what are the 3 things you can do to build a better brain. So you want to know what those are. Ambient intelligence, we talk about that, and it goes into the discussion board. Ambient intelligence is technology that's able to sense situations. We already have it with lights that are able to detect whether people are in the room and turn the lights off or not. But it's even going to go more pervasive than that. So it's just a great information as we move forward. Our Chapter 11 presentation, I don't have anything on JAWS, so I took that out. And then our discussion board. Now, on our discussion board this week, it's a little different too. So I have a podcast that I want you to listen to. So I say, listen to the podcast. But and the discussion question is to debate a couple of different issues. All right, and those issues are, hello all. Don't know why I can't see it. You could see it probably better than me. It's about, I want you to listen to the podcast, but then the discussion question is to debate how companies like Apple, Microsoft, and the big providers impact communication today. What do you imagine the future? How do you see ambient intelligence playing into this future? So very exciting. But this is how it's going to be graded. It's not going to be graded by just doing the points. It's doing the 3 posts. Instead, it's going to be graded by how many people respond to your post. So it's going to be up to you to be able to make your post, A, early so more people can respond, and B, also make them interesting so people want to read them. And if you cannot do that, if you're doing it at 11:59 on Sunday night, you will have nobody respond because the discussion board ends. So you want to move up when you're doing your discussion boards. You want to make your posts interesting. If you have nobody responding to your post, I'll already tell you I'm not going to give you any points for that, because you haven't made an effort to really be creative in your response. So hopefully this should really spice up the discussion board, and I'm looking for that kind of engagement in this class. Some people are doing a super job, but we have others that can really improve, and so let's see how this method works. Anyhow, I hope you have a great evening and a great week, and we will talk soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.